Welcome to Mindful English Podcast.
Welcome back to Mindful English. I'm James, and I'm here with Ruby.
Good morning, James.
Good morning, Ruby.
You know, there is something I have been thinking about lately.
What is that?
Why do we always imagine that learning English has to be something big?
Big?
Yes, a long study session, a perfect schedule, a notebook full of vocabulary, an hour of grammar practice.
As if learning only counts when it feels serious.
Exactly.
And what made you think about this?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday?
Yes, I woke up feeling tired. I had a long list of things to do, and honestly, I didn't want to study.
I think many people can relate to that.
I looked at my books and immediately felt pressure.
Pressure can make even beautiful things feel heavy.
That's true.
So what happened?
I closed the books.
Really?
Yes, and for a moment, I felt guilty.
Why guilty?
Because I thought I was being lazy.
And were you?
No, I was simply tired.
There is a difference.
Exactly.
So what did he do?
I made myself a cup of tea and sat near the window.
That sounds peaceful.
It was. The morning was quiet, the sunlight was soft, and suddenly, without planning anything, I said something in English.
What did you say?
I said, I feel a little tired today, but I am grateful for this peaceful morning.
That's beautiful.
It surprised me,
Why?
because I realized I was using English without studying.
Interesting.
I wasn't memorizing words
Or following a lesson.
or worrying about mistakes.
You were simply expressing yourself.
Yes,
And how did that feel?
gentle.
Gentle.
That's the word.
You know, Ruby, I think many learners believe they need more time.
But maybe what they really need is less pressure.
I agree.
Because sometimes 5 peaceful minutes are more powerful than 1 stressful hour.
That's an interesting idea.
Think about it.
I'm listening.
What if English didn't have to interrupt our lives?
What if it simply joined our lives?
Exactly.
Like music in the background.
Or a friend walking beside us.
Not a school subject,
Not a responsibility.
but a companion.
I love that word.
Companion.
Yes, something warm and familiar.
You know, my mornings used to be very different.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Tell me.
I used to wake up and immediately think about everything I needed to do.
That sounds exhausting.
It was.
Were you always in a hurry?
Constantly.
And what happened?
I realized that my mind never had a chance to wake up peacefully.
I know that feeling.
One morning, I decided to do something different.
What did you do?
Nothing extraordinary.
Those are often the best things.
I sat quietly and asked myself one simple question.
Which question?
How do I feel this morning?
Such a simple question.
And yet, I wasn't used to asking it.
What was your answer?
Sleepy.
That's honest.
Then I said something else.
What?
I hope today will be peaceful.
In English?
Yes.
And how did that feel?
Surprisingly comforting.
Why comforting?
Because I wasn't trying to impress anyone.
You were simply talking to yourself.
Exactly.
I think we underestimate the beauty of that.
Talking to ourselves?
Yes, not criticizing ourselves, not rushing ourselves, just listening,
Listening is something we rarely do.
especially in the morning.
Our minds are usually full of plans
Or worries.
or unfinished thoughts from yesterday.
But perhaps mornings are invitations
Invitations?
to begin again.
I like that.
Every morning says you can start fresh,
Even after difficult days.
even after mistakes.
Even after disappointment.
The sun rises anyway.
And perhaps we can rise with it,
Not perfectly.
but gently.
You know, James, I think people often ask, how can I find time for English?
Yes, they do.
But maybe there is another question.
Which question?
How can English become part of the life I already have?
That's beautiful.
Because maybe we don't need another task,
Maybe we need another way of seeing.
another way of beginning the day.
And perhaps that beginning doesn't need an hour.
Perhaps it only needs 5 peaceful minutes,
5 minutes with a cup of tea.
5 minutes with the morning light.
5 minutes with ourselves.
And maybe,
English can quietly be part of that beginning.
and perhaps, that is where a peaceful day begins.
And perhaps that is where a peaceful day begins.
You know, James, there was a time when mornings felt very different for me.
Different how, Ruby?
I used to wake up and immediately think about everything I hadn't done.
That sounds exhausting.
It was. Before my feet even touched the floor, my mind was already full of unfinished tasks.
I think many people begin their days that way.
And strangely, I thought that putting pressure on myself would make me more productive.
Did it?
Not really.
What happened instead?
I started every day with anxiety.
Which makes everything heavier.
Exactly.
You know, I used to do something similar.
Really?
Yes,
My first thought every morning was, there isn't enough time.
I know that thought. And somehow that one sentence affected my entire day.
Because our mornings shape the way we experience everything that follows.
That's true.
So, what changed for you?
A very small thing.
Small things often change everything.
One morning, instead of asking myself what I needed to do, I asked myself something different.
What was it?
How would I like this day to feel?
That's beautiful.
My answer surprised me.
What did you say?
Peaceful.
Not productive?
No.
Not successful?
No.
Peaceful.
Yes.
I think many people forget that feelings matter.
Because we're taught to focus on achievements
And goals.
and results.
But rarely on the quality of our days.
Exactly.
You know what I love about morning mindfulness?
What?
It reminds me that life is happening right now.
Not someday.
Not when I become fluent.
Not when I finish all my goals.
Right now.
That's beautiful.
And I think English can be part of that.
How so?
Sometimes I simply describe my feelings.
In English?
Yes,
Give me an example.
I feel relaxed this morning.
That's lovely.
Or, I feel a little tired, but I am thankful for this new day.
Simple words,
Very simple words.
but meaningful.
Exactly.
You know, something interesting happened to me last week.
Tell me,
I woke up feeling worried.
about something specific?
Not really, just one of those mornings when your mind feels noisy.
I understand.
And instead of ignoring it, I sat quietly and said something to myself.
In English?
Yes,
What did you say?
it's okay to feel worried. I don't need to solve everything right now.
That's comforting.
It really was.
And perhaps that's what we forget.
What?
That language can comfort us.
We usually think of language as information,
But language is also emotion,
connection,
compassion,
encouragement,
hope,
and sometimes kindness.
especially kindness.
You know, Ruby, I think many learners are afraid of simplicity.
Because they think simple English isn't enough.
Exactly. They want sophisticated vocabulary,
Complicated grammar.
perfect pronunciation.
But maybe peace speaks simply.
I love that. Peace speaks simply.
And perhaps our mornings do too.
What do you mean?
The morning doesn't ask us to impress anyone.
It simply invites us to begin,
Slowly.
gently,
Without comparison.
without pressure.
Without perfection.
Just one breath,
One thought.
one sentence.
One kind moment.
You know what I've started doing recently?
What is that?
Before beginning my day, I say 3 sentences.
Every day?
Almost every day.
What are they?
I am grateful for this morning.
That's beautiful.
I don't need to rush.
I think many people need to hear that.
And finally, I will be kind to myself today.
That's my favorite.
Mine too.
Because perhaps kindness isn't something we earn,
Perhaps it's something we practice.
just like English.
That's beautifully said, Ruby.
Thank you, James.
And maybe that's why mornings feel so special.
Why?
Because every sunrise reminds us of something simple.
What's that?
We are allowed to begin again.
And perhaps
English can become part of that beginning.
not as a task.
but as a gentle companion.
You know, James, I think one reason people struggle to keep learning English is because they believe they need to find extra time.
Yes, as if English belongs in a separate part of life.
Exactly.
A special hour, a perfect schedule, a completely free evening.
Which rarely exists.
Real life is usually much messier than that.
Much busier, too.
And perhaps that's why people become discouraged.
Because they keep waiting for the perfect moment.
And the perfect moment never arrives.
You know what I've discovered?
What is it, Ruby?
English doesn't need a separate room in my life.
I like that.
It simply needs a small place.
A quiet place.
Yes.
Not a burden.
Not another responsibility.
Just something that walks beside you.
Exactly.
I remember when I used to think that learning only counted if I spent at least an hour studying.
I had the same belief.
And if I only had 10 minutes, I would tell myself, there's no point.
Which meant doing nothing.
Exactly.
Isn't that strange?
Very strange. change.
We reject 10 peaceful minutes because they aren't 60 perfect minutes.
And perfection steals consistency.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes while making breakfast, I describe what I'm doing in English.
Really?
Yes.
Give me an example.
I'm making tea.
Simple.
The water is hot.
Very simple.
The kitchen feels quiet.
Peaceful.
Exactly.
And do you know what I love about that?
What?
There is no pressure.
No pressure at all.
No test.
No grades.
No expectations.
Just life.
And English quietly becoming part of it. You know,
James, I used to think fluency meant speaking quickly.
many people think that.
But now I wonder if fluency is something softer.
Softer?
Yes.
Tell me.
Maybe fluency means feeling comfortable.
Comfortable with mistakes?
Comfortable with simplicity.
Comfortable with silence?
Comfortable with being human.
I love that.
Because real conversations aren't perfect.
No, they aren't.
People pause.
People forget words.
People laugh.
People repeat themselves.
And somehow communication still happens.
That's the beautiful part.
You know what I've been doing recently?
What?
While watering my plants in the morning, I talk to myself in English.
Really?
Yes.
What do you say?
These leaves look healthy.
That's lovely.
This plant needs more water.
Very natural.
The sunlight is beautiful today.
That sounds peaceful.
It is.
And perhaps that's the secret.
What secret?
Learning without separating learning from living.
That's beautiful.
Because maybe English was never meant to replace life.
Maybe it was meant to accompany life.
Like morning light.
Or music in the background.
Or a familiar voice.
Speaking of familiar voices, do you know something funny?
What?
Sometimes I hear myself saying, "Good morning, Ruby."
In English?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Then I smile.
Why?
Because it feels like greeting an old friend.
Maybe that's what English becomes after a while.
An old friend.
Not perfect,
Not demanding.
not stressful,
Just familiar.
and gentle.
And always there.
You know, Ruby, I think people are searching for motivation.
But maybe what they really need is rhythm.
Rhythm,
Small things repeated with kindness.
not intensity,
Not pressure.
not impossible expectations.
Just simple moments.
One sentence while making tea.
One thought while opening the curtains.
One deep breath.
One quiet morning.
And perhaps that's enough.
Because perhaps growth isn't something dramatic.
Perhaps it happens quietly.
Like the sunrise.
Like seasons changing.
Like flowers blooming.
Slowly.
Naturally.
And perhaps tomorrow morning,
We don't need to study harder.
maybe we simply need to live.
And allow English to live with us.
And allow English to live with us.
You know, James, after all these conversations, I keep returning to one simple thought.
Which thought?
That perhaps we've been asking the wrong question all along.
How so?
People often ask, how can I study more?
That's true.
But maybe the question is not about studying more.
Then what is it about?
Maybe it's about living differently.
Living differently?
Yes, living more slowly, more consciously, more kindly.
I think that's beautiful.
Because when we are constantly rushing, we miss so much.
We miss our mornings.
We miss ourselves.
We miss the small moments.
And perhaps we miss the joy of learning too.
You know, James, when I was younger, I believed that progress had to be dramatic.
Dramatic?
Big changes, big goals, big achievements.
And now?
Now I trust small things.
Why?
Because small things last.
I understand that.
One peaceful morning.
One kind sentence.
One moment of gratitude.
One deep breath.
One simple conversation with yourself.
And slowly, those moments become a life.
Exactly.
You know, I used to think mindfulness meant emptying my mind.
Many people think that.
But I don't think that's true anymore.
What do you think now?
I think mindfulness means paying attention.
Paying attention to what?
To this moment.
To our thoughts.
To our feelings.
To the sunlight.
To the sound of birds outside.
To the warmth of tea.
And perhaps even to our words.
Especially our words.
Because words shape how we experience life.
That's beautifully said.
Thank you.
You know what I find interesting?
What?
Most people wait until they become fluent to enjoy English.
That's true.
They tell themselves, I will relax when I become fluent.
Or I will enjoy English when I stop making mistakes.
But perhaps joy doesn't come after fluency.
Perhaps joy creates fluency.
I love that thought.
Because joy keeps us returning.
Pressure pushes us away.
Kindness invites us back.
And perhaps learning doesn't need to feel heavy.
Perhaps it can feel peaceful.
You know, every morning I say something to myself.
Really?
Yes.
What do you say, James?
I say, good morning. There is no need to hurry.
That's beautiful.
Then I say, today is enough.
I love that.
And finally, thank you for trying.
Those words feel very gentle.
They are.
I think many learners need to hear that.
Hear what?
That trying is enough.
Not perfect grammar.
Not perfect pronunciation.
Not endless productivity.
Just showing up with kindness.
You know, Ruby, maybe English was never asking us to be perfect.
Maybe it was simply inviting us to be present.
Present with our lives.
Present with ourselves.
Present with the people around us.
And present with the language
language itself.
Slowly,
Gently.
without pressure,
Without comparison.
without fear.
Just one peaceful morning at a time.
Because perhaps a meaningful life is not built in one day.
It is built in small moments.
Small conversations,
Small acts of gratitude.
small beginnings,
And every morning gives us another beginning.
another chance,
Another sunrise.
another opportunity to be kind to ourselves.
And perhaps,
Maybe English doesn't have to be something we chase,
maybe it can simply walk beside us.
like a quiet friend,
Like morning light.
like the sound of rain.
Like a peaceful cup of tea.
And perhaps that's enough.
Because maybe English was never meant to become another source of pressure.
Perhaps it was always meant to become part of a calm and beautiful life.
And perhaps tomorrow morning,
Before the noise begins,
before the world asks anything from us,
we can sit quietly
take a deep breath,
and softly say
good morning,
to ourselves.
to this day.
And perhaps
English can quietly say good morning too.
that is enough.